Hello, beautiful ones, and thank you for stopping by Seven Waters Tarot. This is going to be the Earth signs. Pick a card. So if you are a Virgo, a Taurus, and a Capricorn, please feel free to pick a card. If you are a cross watcher, welcome. Go ahead and pick a card in regards to your person. Today I have a yellow rose for you, and I got this out of my mom's garden, which was super lovely. I want to get a shot of that. Anyways, well, it won't focus on it. But anyhow, go ahead and make your selection. This is pile number 1, so we're going to go in a different order. Pile number 1, I kind of was just basically being spirit-led, and so it's kind of different today. So pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. 1, 2, 2, and 3. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice, and then we'll get started. Okay, hello, pile number 1, and thank you for choosing. This is going to be your pick a card. So I'm going to set, these are possible months and, well, I would say dates, but months and numbers. So I'm going to put them aside here, and then I'm going to go ahead and read your tarot card first. So first up we have the Judgment. So it looks like, you know, someone is trying to come to some type of decision, some type of judgment has been made already, and this is, you know, having to do something in your life. For some of you guys have made a judgment, or there has been a judgment made on your behalf. This could be literal, where you have maybe there's some court or there's some decision, some you know, important decision that has been made for on some situation or on some circumstance. There's been a judgment. Okay. Next we have the Star. So this is very interesting because it basically, this, you know, in this deck, this is a Rider-Waite, and in this deck, this star talks about hope, you know, regaining hope. So that means that at one point in time there was hope lost. So you may have lost hope in the situation regarding the judgment maybe that you needed, and but the star is here to tell you that, you know, there's hope. You're gaining hope. It's going, and if you haven't gotten it, it's on its way. Something is going to make you very hopeful and give you energy again to continue on in this situation that is being now adjusted and fixed. This is also considered to be the Aquarian card. You see how her foot is on the water and one's on earth, and of course she has the vials of water, which symbolizes, you know, the Aquarian card. So you could be doing with Aquarian. You could have Aquarian in your chart, but again, this is regaining hope, regaining faith. Next up, it looks like some of you guys may be celebrating, maybe I'm getting kind of like a birthday, or maybe some type of festivities where you're celebrating a birthday, you're celebrating in the month of October, you know, birthdays or some type of occasion, maybe a celebration for a promotion or some type of graduation from a technical college, I'm getting. But yeah, this is a celebration. So some of you guys are going to be celebrating something really important. Okay, next up we have the Man Holding a Heart. So this could be, if you are a male looking at this video and you're in the earth signs or you're a cross watcher, this could symbolize you. And there's someone coming in, and if it's not, then if you are a feminine energy, then this is a man coming into your life, or he could already be entered. But this is a very, I wouldn't say shrewd, but he's very, he's wise, but he does have a lot of love, and he has love in his hand. So he's willing to give it out. He's not hiding it. He's not keeping it concealed. His love is actually showing, but he has it in his hand, and he's ready to hand it over to the right person. This could also symbolize, like I said, it could symbolize you as a masculine energy, or this is a masculine energy coming into you. Next up, we have caring connection. There we have it. So, this is about, basically, this is kind of like a Two of Cups energy, where it talks about bringing two people together. Whether, and this doesn't have to be for romance, but it certainly looks that way. This talks about, it basically, this is talking about, bringing two people together, someone you really care about, you have a connection with, or you will be connecting with. Someone is coming into your life that you will have a close connection with. Here we have the third chakra. Okay, so we have the third chakra, Archangel Chamal, and this is the chakra that has to do with the solar plexus. And this card is telling you, like, right now is a powerful time for you to really follow up with your desires, really follow up with your goals, because you're being given the power to do so. And with it coming out with caring connections, man holding the heart. For you masculine energies, this is a perfect time for you to pursue the person that you want to pursue. Don't, not to hold back, to, go ahead and let that celebration happen. I'm kind of getting like, to go on that date. To make that, person yours. This is divine energy, and you're going to have a really good and caring connection with this other person. Where there wasn't hope before, there is now hope, and it's going to really change the way that you think about connections. There's been a judgment that's been, a divine judgment. And you are given, the doors are open. Okay, so the next one we have is, I have your oracle cards. Okay, here we go, wait. Okay, so the next one is Kuan Yin, and it's compassion. And it says, release judgment about yourself and others. Focus on love and light that is within everyone. So really focus on, so don't, basically they're telling you, don't, focus on the negative things. Don't focus on your past, what happened to you in the past, and don't have negative thoughts about, oh, it's going to happen again. I was, sucked into a third party situation, or I can't trust anyone. And what they're telling you is, don't do that. Wipe the slate clean. Every person deserves, a clean canvas until they paint on it, until you're able to paint on it with them. But, so I always say, suspend judgment and let everyone, prove who they are. Give them a chance to actually be that good person to you, and, go ahead and put in the past those things that affected your life, where, those things that were negative experiences, because they're experiences, oh, my candle went out. They're experiences that, we learn from, but we're not supposed to, hold on to the negative, but we're supposed to hold on to the positive lessons that we learn from each and every encounter with a human being. And sometimes that is easier said than done. Hello, yes, I know. But it is necessary for our happiness and our own personal joy. Next up, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So basically, they're saying that, when you teach people about spiritual things, you can help them, guide them to more understanding that can help others. Be out there. If you know something that can help someone spiritually, definitely share your knowledge. This is the High Priestess. And then the next, you have one more, and it's Ishtar, and it's about boundaries. It says, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands. on your time and energy. So when you're not feeling like you want to, maybe say, for example, celebrate, you might not want to do that every weekend. You might say, hey, I need some recoup time, some me time, some introspection time. I need some rest. I can't go this weekend, or I can't do this, or can you've been doing a lot of projects at work, and they're wanting to know if you can do some more overtime, and you just have to say no sometimes. Or it could be family, just anything that's going to deplete you of your energy. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure you have your energy well developed and flowing over, so that you can give to others. But when you're feeling like your energy is getting low, make sure you go back to take that time for yourself, to recharge yourself. Okay, so now we're going to do your months and numbers, and see if you got any months. I don't know. Trying to get this open. So you have the 9 and you have 6. And then you have all numbers, and the number 10. So this could be 10. So October 9th. This could be October 6th coming up. Some important dates for you. So keep a lookout. Okay, so with that being said, I hope you enjoyed your reading. And this is Sarah Water Tarots. I will see you on the next pick a card, Earth signs. Okay, see you. Bye-bye. Mwah. Hello, Pile 2. And thank you for looking at your pick a card for the Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And if you're a cross watcher, like I said before, welcome. We are going to look at your cards. I'm going to set aside your possible months and dates to the side over here, and then we will look at them after we look at your tarot cards and then your oracle cards. So we have, okay, so in this deck we have the 8 of coins, and the 8 of coins speaks of some of you guys are really working hard for your coins. Some of you guys are really working hard at some project. You're really putting your all in a relationship, but there's something that you guys are working really hard at, and being successful, might I add. And there's success down the road for this act of hard work that you are doing, whether it's relationship, work, a project, revamping the home, but you're working hard at it, and there's going to be some type of payoff. Then next we have the Death card. And the death speaks of some of you guys are going through endings. Like you're going through a cycle where there is one thing ending, but when there's an ending, there's always a beginning. So some of you guys are now presently going through, or just went through, or in the future, near future, will be going through an ending. Some ending of a cycle, and it could be for some of you guys, the hard work that you guys have put in, it is now finished and complete, and now it's heading towards the ending, and you will see the fruit of your labors. Some of you guys are facing some, decisions to be made, but some of you are kind of stuck and can't decide what you want to do about a certain situation. Some of you guys are actually being enlightened about a certain situation, and with it coming behind the Death card, there is an ending. Maybe there's an ending to you not having clarity on a situation, but you are now getting clarity. The Hangman is basically speaking of being stuck or not, being in kind of an indecision, but it's also about being enlightened, and it's about having understanding, or gaining understanding. See the halo around his head? That's a symbol of being enlightened. So looking at things from a different point of view. Taking a step back, and wait to see what happens. And for some of you guys, gaining clarity means like sometimes cricking your head a little bit and going, okay, wait a minute, let me look at this from a different perspective, and looking at all the perspectives to gain a better judgment, to gain some better information that you can make a good decision or know which path to follow. And I just heard this too. For some of you guys, being an indecision has just ended. You know that you will gain clarity. Next, you have yin and yang, and this is speaking about basically balance, needing to balance out, your energy, bringing it to balance the light and dark, bringing to balance maybe life, maybe work, work life, home needs to be balanced out a little bit more. But this is speaking about, needing to have a little bit of balance. This is a good time to balance, out the energies, and making sure you're meditating and making sure your body's balanced and your mind and everything is, lined up so that you can make a proper decision. Sometimes when we're out of balance and needing a little bit of patience, we get stuck in this hangman position, and because we can't see things clearly, we're not sure how to make a decision. We just don't want to leap off of a cliff without knowing, what's below. So for some of you guys, and once you bring some things into balance, you will be able to be enlightened. You will see things from a different perspective, because these things won't be, clouding your judgment. Next, we have the 5th chakra. Some of you guys need to speak your truth. Some of you guys need to, say what's true. This is this reminds me a lot of the swords in the tarot deck, where it's about speaking truth, your thoughts. It has to do with, sometimes, saying what needs to be said. And this is about speaking truth, speaking your truth, and not being silent on the issue. But once you balance yourself, now, so for some of you guys, because maybe you haven't spoken out because you haven't had any clarity on the issue, but with that being said, once you get yourself balanced out and you keep your patience, you'll see things from a different perspective, and you'll be able to speak on the issue with ease. Next up, we have your goddess card, and it's Sedna, and it's infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So you don't need to worry about if you are, your lack is ending. The goddess cards are saying that basically your lack is ending and you have a never-ending supply. For some of you guys, it's just a matter of calling down, that information. For some of you guys, it's a matter of calling down what already is. It's just waiting for you to call down. And for some of you guys, it's about sometimes speaking out, your situation, and calling down those things, even with your voice, bringing in things into balance, into perspective, so that you can see things clearly, so that you don't have this stuck energy, that you have this new beginning. Okay, so what I am going to do is I am going to open your numbers. So you have a number 15. You have, okay, so we have so far March 15th. So that could be someone's birthday. That is Wata Naji, that's Pisces. And you have November coming up soon. So you have November 15th and March 15th. So some of you guys might be dealing with a Scorpio or a Pisces, straight water energy. Some of you guys could be earth signs. We have earth energy here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we have earth energy here, and death, I've heard people say, is a Scorpio energy, so a Scorpionic energy, and we do have the November 15th, which is definitely a Scorpio energy here, and we have earth here in the Pentacles. Earth is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. I check back again, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Hello to everyone who picked pile 3, the last but not certainly the least. I'm going to go ahead and put your possible months and dates over here in this corner, and I'm going to get started on your tarot cards. And let's go. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, so the first card that we have for you guys is the Ten of Swords reversed. So, that's very interesting. So with the Ten of Swords reversed, it looks like what was once a problem is now beginning to heal, and there is some temporary success, or there's some success coming your way. These swords are falling out of your back. So where you might have felt betrayed, there is healing coming to you, and you're going to have success in a certain issue. Now the swords, actually, the swords is about truth and mind and speaking. So someone may have said something about you that is now being retracted, that now the truth is coming out. Some type of betrayal is going to be rectified. Next up, we have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords talks about, in the reverse, there's some actions that may have been insincere towards you. Maybe some type of lies, some type of further betrayal, but this is going to be rectified. Next up, we have the Knight of Cups. So someone looks like, has to deal with maybe a love issue for some of you guys that pick pile 3. Yeah, this could be someone lied about something in regards to love. Or someone lied in the relationship. And there was a betrayal that was felt, but something's going to be rectified within this relationship. Because we have the Knight of Cups. Someone's coming with some information. Someone's coming to deliver some information. This could be on the other side of things, this also could be, it doesn't have to be love. This also could be something that's a legal matter. A letter of proposal, maybe some type of employment. Something happened even on your job, and we have some information coming to clear this up. This also, for some of you guys, could be regarding a love relationship, and someone's coming at, this is you healing, and to me, I see healing and lies being cleared up, and someone's coming in with the offer of love. And this is an offer that cannot be refused. Next up, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, and actually in this, it's the Nine of Coins. But in the Nine of Coins, this is talking about abundance and blessing. So, with these two, with the Nine of Cups coming in with the offer you can't refuse, and then you have blessings. So someone's bringing you some information about some blessings. Your goals being achieved. Your hopes are being realized with this card. That's what they're saying. If you had an obligation, it is now satisfied, or it will be satisfied. These are about, this card is about your dreams, are approaching, like it's coming to fruition. Now's the time for financial gain, and for you to understand that your goals are about to happen, like you're really close to the finish line. And this is with this offer coming in, this is going to propel you to, this offer you can't refuse, can be regarding, employment, or just someone coming in with the information about your goals. This could be a letter, saying, hey, we want you to come work for us. Or, this could be a letter saying, hey, we owe you some money, and, this is a lump sum of that work that we owe you. There's, regarding some type of dreams and goals are, being satisfied. Next up, we have, this could have been for some of you guys something that you've been worrying about. And they're saying here that, you don't have to worry, about these goals, because they're coming in. Some of you guys are up at night wondering if it's going to happen. When will it happen? If it's going to happen. And they're saying, this is your goals are going to be realized. You can go ahead and go to sleep, get your rest, do your meditation for bed, or do your yoga before bed, and get some rest, because your goals are going to be realized. Next up, we have the Lovers card right after this. And it could have been, you know, something that was keeping you up. As one, some of you guys may have a goal, you know, for as a person, you know, you want to have, you have relationship goals, and you're concerned about that, and it's keeping you up at night, or it has you quite concerned, or maybe a little bit anxiety behind it. And for the Lovers, you know, this is about, you know, being attracted to someone, you know, about relationships. This also can mean, you know, better times. This also for some of you guys can signify, you know, a new romance where one may have not worked out. You know, something new is coming your direction. I mean, you have an offer you can't refuse. So for some of you guys, someone's coming in with an offer you really can't refuse. I mean, it has the total package. So some of you guys could be thinking about a specific person, you know, an abundant feminine energy. You know, this is also a masculine energy. This is water, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Aquarius on the board. Some of you guys could be dealing with Aquarius, or Gemini or Libra, some air energy. You know, we have the Earth on the board, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Or some of you guys could be thinking about a certain someone, you know, a new budding romance, and someone's going to come in with an offer you cannot refuse. So the next up for your oracle cards, we have financial constraints. So what this card is telling you is just to watch your money, keep an eye on your coin. Don't you know, buy anything elaborate right now. Just kind of keep an eye. For some of you, keep an eye on your coins. For some of you, regarding this relationship, this is a past life. From your goddess oracle cards, we have Isis, past life. This situation involves your past life memories. So this could be a very karmic situation. This could be a karmic love affair coming your direction, or if you're not already in one, this is something that you know, has come from your past life, that's about to be rectified. And for some of you guys, you're going to be getting a new relationship, and this is a karmic maybe soulmate, twin flames. Yeah, this is definitely a karmic equation. And here we have the green Terra, and this is she's the goddess of delegating. So it says, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. And that really brings to mind the nine of swords. You know, you could be trying to do everything yourself, causing yourself anxiety, worry, you know, stress, overworking yourself. Rely on, you know, rely on the Most High, the Divine. Rely on your guardian angels to help you to navigate these waters, because your success is just right there. You know, calling down your blessings, because they're right there in front of you. Your goals are right there. So with that being said, I am going to, oh wait, no, we already have them. Never mind. Sorry, my bad. We have your numbers right here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open up possible months and dates. So we have the number 13. We have December. So we have December 13th. This is Sagittarius energy. And it's Sagittarius birthday. We have, what is this? We have August. So we have August 13th. We have Leo on the board. Or this just could be important dates. So go ahead and jot them down, because December is only around the corner. Okay, you guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoy your reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button to get more information when I upload. I will see you next time. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Or good night or good evening. Bye-bye. Mwah.